Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. We have a bit of a treat here as we have a Jin trailer for you for Tekken 8. And considering the Kazuya trailer was not too long ago, this looks like it might be a weekly thing for the next little bit. So fun times are ahead. Looks like we're going to get a bunch of Tekken 8 character trailers. And as far as trailers go, this is a pretty good one. The one thing to note here before we get directly into the breakdown is it looks like Jin is taking a lot of Devil Jin moves, which fair enough. However, just like how Kazuya took a little bit from a Heihachi, and that means maybe Heihachi won't be in Tekken 8. If you're a Devil Jin fan, I don't think Devil Jin's gonna make Tekken 8, just given how many Devil Jin traits regular Jin now has. That said, let's rewind a little bit and break the trailer down. So first off, with our little chain breaking motif, which I guess everyone's going to be rocking, Jin is the lightning of fate. I got no idea what that means, but it sounds cool, so let's go with it. So right out of the gate, we get some Devil Jin hints here. Him landing with like the red energy. We see some black feathers around him. So he is Jin, but the devil influence is absolutely there. And in our first sequence in the trailer, immediately we get some new stuff and some remix stuff. So first off, this sweep style move, if you will. This, as far as I can tell, is all new for Jin. It reminds me of like Dragunov Down 2 or one of Lara's silent entry stance moves. Regardless, probably a good move to have. Also, I like the claw effect, letting you know basically where this move tracks. At least that's where I'm assuming. A lot better than how Tekken 7 does it. From there, Wall Rising 4 into his Power Crush. So the Power Crush is his down 1, and the follow-up we get from that is like cool Devil Jin wing, all that kind of stuff. Looks like it'll do additional follow-up damage if it hits as a counter or whatever. The base move normally, at least in current build to Tekken 7, it basically launches, and if it splats against the wall, you can get follow-ups. So this looks like there'll be no wall interaction, but given that it's a Power Crush, I think that's fine. Beating your move with my armored move and then getting a full combo on top of that is not necessarily a good feeling for the opponent, but regardless, the new animation looks cool as hell. In our next set of interactions here, yes, again, they're sidesteps. They heard you. There's probably going to be a big sidestep thing in every trailer now till the game launches, just so you guys get in your heads, yes, there's sidesteps in the game. From the sidestep, Jin goes into what I believe to be a new move, into a wave dash cancel, into Hell Sweep. And after the Hell Sweep, we definitely have an all-new follow-up, another Devil Jin-inspired follow-up, as he has the wing glowing from his back, and it's an all-new move. Tekken 7, the only other follow-up is this uninspired piece of business, so this definitely looks a lot better. So next up here, we have some more interesting stuff. Bit of a punish, and then, hey, whoa, wait a second, dive kicks. So I believe this is 2-4, which knocks down in Tekken 7. This is not knocked down here. Jin goes into Zen stance, and then he gets the Devil Jin dive kick. So it looks like from both Zen stance and wave dash, during certain situations, he will get Devil Jin moves. Which is great, honestly. Makes the character a lot more interesting in my books. And I like all the one-winged angel effects on all these moves. In our next segment, we get an extended combo and some pretty interesting stuff yet again. Some new moves and even more Devil Jin features. So the launcher we open with is apparently an electric version of Wave Dash 1. Then we have stand 1-2 into whatever this is. A big clawing shoryuken flash kick kind of deal, just kind of going all over the place. However, as cool as it looks, the important thing is what it does to the combo. As we went over in the Kazuya trailer, it looks like we have a new combo state, perhaps replacing the screw/spin out state, where they spin in place and land with their feet up in the air. So now, because of this, we can keep the combo going. Down back 3 into Zen Sense cancel, Zen 1 into another Devil Jin move. For a guy who I think nominally in the story mode might be trying to hold back on the devil mode stuff, as far as combat goes, he's definitely not afraid to bust it out left, right, front, and center. Again, we get the red energy effects, and again, we get the one-winged angel devil wing going on there. Hopefully Square Enix team's not watching too hard on that one. And here, while it's not directly gameplay related, we get some good character development from Jin, because strength isn't everything. Which is a pretty big change of heart compared to how he was in Tekken 6 and 7 since he turned into a jerk, where power is everything. I guess his mother coming back and watching Kazuya turn into a weird world-dominating monster kind of changed his mind on a lot of things. Now we get another very fun combo sequence of events here, and not the least of which is the ender, because this reads to me like Jin's been hanging around those 2D characters too much, with big lasers and particle effects like that. So Jin hits with 1+2, and this is his heat engager, so he goes right into the dash right after the fact, and he immediately goes into his heat smash. So burning up the heat and getting this crazy move. So the heat smash starts with another devil-inspired move, a bunch of hits following up into a launcher, and then just going for the gusto here, an uppercut into a wild energy-powered kick. The way the kick is done actually sort of reminds me of Benimaru from King of Fighters, just if Benny had like devil energy. Another thing here at the very end, and I'm probably reading too much into it, but Kazuya looks like he's launched really high. Like, is there a follow-up that's possible from this? I doubt it. I think it's just the animation, but it's not an impossibility, I suppose. I don't think so, but just in case, it looks like you're already taken enough damage from that kick. And we get even more wild combo stuff from Jin. Forward 4 connects, Zen stance, and from Zen stance we get that crazy uppercut again, which causes the combo bound state. Then a heat burst, which bounds the enemy, so we get more combo potential. Standing 3-1, Zen stance cancel into Zen stance 3+4. If anything, all this just shows how fun the combo system is going to be, because you can do whatever. Into launch, you get our new tailspin state, and then you can still heat burst after the fact to rebound them and then still keep going. So combos and strings and all that, it's just going to be very inventive, I'm sure. Now, this sequence is among the most interesting in the trailer for a variety of reasons. As just like Kazuya, it looks like Jin's moveset might change when he's in the heat state mode. So when we open up with this, we see our first attack, and this is a heat engager because we follow up after the fact. Kazuya is sort of bouncing off the hot dog cart here. Now, when the engager happens, the offensive player is plus, but Kazuya still tries to hit a button, and Jin literally waves him off with his power stance deflect. And then from here, we go wave dash 1. This is the Devil Jin wave dash. The big old dragon uppercut, as it were. And you can see the devil wing pop up as he's doing it as well. So earlier in the trailer with the launcher, we saw the regular wave dash 1. So he has 2 wave dash 1. So I'm assuming when he's in heat state, that means he inherits even more of the Devil Jin moveset, because this now overrides the normal launcher. Or at least anyways, that's how it reads to me. Either that, or it's like a temporary buff from landing power stance counter because his eyes are glowing while it's happening. Either way, it's cool though, so I'll take it however we can get it. You be the judge on this one. Regardless though, I think the glowing eyes are pretty cool. Splats against the wall, then down back 2-2-3, and we finish up our combo. Pretty cool stuff all in all. And we keep the party rolling here. So forward 2 into a heat dash. He's already in heat when he starts the move, so this is definitely a heat dash, not a heat engager. And forward 2 after dash leaves him in a combo okay state. Different than Tekken 7 where it just flings them away. So it's definitely a lot more handy. Back forward 2-1, down forward 2 to relaunch, again with the flip state. This is what combos are all about now in Tekken 8, I guess. Not launching people as far away as you could in Tekken 7. Which is fine by me. That means you don't get wall carry off every single combo. Then back 3, Zen stance, and 1-3 from Zen stance. However, 1-3 has changed because we got a big old boot follow-up now. This looks repurposed from a stand 3+4, which looks, well, much the same. But hey, you know, it's more visual flair for an otherwise somewhat boring looking move, so I am all for it. And to close out the trailer, we get a proper slow-mo electric here. Just cranking Kazuya in the jaw. Again, we get the flip state, and we go right into our rage art. And it's what we saw from the original trailer, so mystery solved on that one, I guess. Devil mode, puts it into a punch, and unleashes the punch on Daddy. So overall, I think this is a very strong trailer. Obviously lets us know what's going on with Jin. And it definitely appears that Jin's eating a bunch of the Devil Jin moveset, so I would say, I don't know for sure, but I would say don't expect Devil Jin as his own separate playable character in Tekken 8. And honestly, you know, Tekken 8 roster, like, it doesn't need to be as bloated as it was in Tekken 7. So if certain characters like Kazuya perhaps taking some Heihachi moves, if certain characters can eat certain important moves to other characters and get the roster down a little bit while making everyone a bit more unique in the meanwhile, I'm all for it. So what I'm saying is give Kuma and Panda the Lucky Chloe moveset and then we can take her out of the game. Also, going by this trailer, we've seen much more of the juggle flip state that lands with the enemy with the feet up in the air. You can combo out from there. So I think it's safe to say at this point that the normal screw combos that launch enemies far away and you can follow up and get all your wall carry, I think that's gone now. It was in the very first ever trailer, the one that was a bit more cinematic, but we're not seeing it in any other trailer since then, so might be DOA. Not having every combo be like 70% wall carry is not the worst thing. Playing in the middle of the screen more, it's fine. I think it's a good change for the game, at least in my opinion. And finally, well, we had the Kazuya trailer last week. We got this week, so it looks like we'll be getting character trailers every week for a while to come, which is great. And makes me almost a little bit worried in a way, because Street Fighter 6 is this year, Mortal Kombat 12 is this year, and if Tekken 8 is this year, man oh man, we're going to be very busy on the fighting game front. That all said though, we're at the end of the video. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Tekken.
Oh, yeah.